we go. Chaser, your time starts now. In the common saying, boys will be what?
Boys.
Correct. A cochlear implant improves which of the senses?
Hearing.
Correct. In the 2018 horror film, what large fish is the Meg?
Shark.
Correct. What opera by Puccini is set in Nagasaki?
Madam Butterfly.
Correct. The Isle of Man's currency is known as the Manx what?
Pound.
Correct. Which TV sitcom couple had the surname Roper?
George and Mildred.
Correct. Geophysics is the study of what planet?
The Earth.
Correct. Henry IV and Henry V died in what century?
15th.
Correct. Arthur's Seat in Edinburgh is an extinct what?
Volcano.
Correct. The title of what Dean Martin hit means to fly in Italian?
Volare.
Correct. Isaac Dinesen was the pseudonym of which Danish author?
Karen Blixen.
Correct. What does the G stand for in the economic abbreviation GDP?
Gross.
Correct. Which Quaker founded the city of Philadelphia?
Penn.
Correct. Someone somnolescent is in what state?
Asleep.
Correct. Which French revolutionary was killed in the Bath, 1793?
Marat.
Correct. James Francis Ryan is the title soldier in what Spielberg film?
Saving Private Ryan.
Correct. Which royal was painted by Lucian Freud in 2001?
The Queen.
Correct. The August Prize is a book award named after which Swede?
August Strindberg.
Correct. Titanous oxide contains oxygen and what other element?
Titanium.
Correct. Wolof is a language mainly spoken on what continent?
Africa.
Wow!
Sorry.
Clean sweep, 20 on the bounce.
They can't push me back if I'm not getting them wrong. Bad luck, guys. You did play really well. You played well all the way through, all of you did, and that was a great target. So, very, very well done there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Caught with 25 seconds remaining, a full house, by the way, with a target set of 20. Let me tell you, at that speed, I can add one on for that speed. You'd have needed a target of 25.
Yeah.
Maybe even 26. That was extraordinary. I'm so sorry, team. I thought the money was in the bag for us. I really did. I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely gutted, quite frankly. I thought we were going to win. I actually thought we were going to win. I'm dumbstruck. I can't believe it. I've got to take the £20,000 away and inexplicably have a full house tell you that Darren, Josephine, Louisa and Marley, you have been caught. And for you, finally, the chase is over. Catching a team with 25 seconds remaining, wiping them out, they've got a 20.
It was an excellent team. I said I thought they'd get a good score, and they did. And I said I'd go after it, and I did that too.
Chaser, your time starts now. The planet Mars orbits what star?
Sun.
Correct. What form of transport is a bark?
It's a boat.
Correct. What Meg Ryan film shares its title with a Percy Sledge hit?
When a Man Loves a Woman.
Correct. Which grandson of Genghis Khan died in 1294?
Kublai Khan.
Correct. What name is given to a nightmare experienced while awake?
A daymare.
Correct. Montjuic Hill is a feature of what Spanish city?
Barcelona.
Correct. Shaun Williamson first played Barry in what TV soap?
EastEnders.
Correct. Which US golfer is nicknamed DJ?
Justin Johnson.
Correct. What German car company makes the Polo?
VW.
Correct. The Master Horse is a character in what Jonathan Swift novel?
Gulliver's Travels.
Correct. What is the capital of Colombia?
Bogota.
Correct. What girl group had 3 consecutive Christmas #1s?
The Spice Girls.
Correct. In what century did the massacre at Wounded Knee occur?
19th.
Correct. Sangrita is a chaser drunk with what Mexican spirit?
Tequila.
Correct. What French town is the title of a 2017 war film?
Dunkirk.
Correct. Dogopoly is a dog-themed version of what board game?
Monopoly.
Correct. A triglyceride contains how many fatty acid molecules?
3.
Correct. Who wrote the novel Maygray's First Case?
Mark Gallingham.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
George Simenon. Go for it. George Simenon.
George Simenon is right. We push the chaser back. 5 now required. Your time starts again now. Aikijutsu is a martial art that originates in what country?
Japan.
Correct. Survival was a 70s album by which reggae singer?
Bob Marley.
Correct. The male of what African bird can grow up to 9 feet tall?
The ostrich.
Correct. What relation to you is the daughter of your nephew?
Your cousin.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. What relation to you is the daughter of your nephew?
You'd be an uncle if it was your nephew. Second cousin, try it.
Second cousin.
Is wrong. Correct answer is great niece. Chaser, 2 to catch. Your time starts again now. MT is the abbreviation for what unit of explosive power?
Megaton.
Correct. Pole to Pole was whose second TV travel documentary?
Michael Palin.
Correct. 2 opportunities to push back, 1 executed. Chaser got 17 on the bounce. Caught with 4 seconds remaining. Got to take away the £27,000 and tell you that Kyle, Laura and Mark, you have been caught, and for you the chase is over. Chaser.
They played very, very well, but I was superb there.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Chaser, your time starts now. Glossitis is the inflammation of what muscle in the mouth?
Tongue.
Correct. What national football team is known as Les Bleus?
The French.
Correct. What chain of theme parks employs model citizens?
Lego.
Correct. Bashment is a musical style from what Caribbean country?
Jamaica.
Correct. Simone Clouseau was the wife of which fictional detective?
Inspector Clouseau.
Correct. A frugivore is an animal that subsists on what food?
Fruit.
Correct. Which entertainer starred in the kids' TV show Timmy Towers?
Timmy Mallet.
Correct. In what decade did Queen Victoria become Empress of India?
1870s.
Correct. A saxhorn's a musical instrument normally made from what alloy?
Brass.
Correct. The Polish Immortal was a famous match of what board game?
Chess.
Correct. Which band had a 1991 hit with Justified and Ancient?
KLF.
Correct. The cuckoo flower blooms in what season?
Spring.
Correct. Plutus was the blind god of wealth in what mythology?
Roman.
Correct. What is the first name of Lord Lawson of Blaby?
Nigel.
Correct. What 90s film is about the Rockford Peaches baseball team?
A League of Their Own.
Correct. The wise men visit Jesus in what testament of the Bible?
New.
Correct. What is usually added on top of a soft drink to make a float?
Ice cream.
Correct. Mariner 2 was a mission to what planet?
Mars.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Mariner 2 was a mission to what planet, guys?
Mariner.
Mariner 2 with Neptune? No.
That's what I was thinking.
You've been saying Neptune for
because
Mariner.
Mariner and kind of the ocean. And...
Go with
You gonna go with
Neptune.
that?
I would do, yeah.
You're going to say Neptune.
Wrong. Correct
Venus.
answer. Venus.
It's one of the early ones.
Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, the estate of which late princess was auctioned in 2006?
Princess Diana.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. The estate of which late princess was auctioned in 2006?
Yes, you're right, yes.
Princess Margaret.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 5 now required to catch the team. Your time starts again now. Maurice Hope was the star of what combat sport?
Boxing.
Correct. What creature is a tawny frogmouth?
Bird.
Correct. What word can describe a note from a meeting or a unit of time?
Minute.
Correct. Sophia Gardens cricket ground is in what UK city?
Cardiff.
Correct. Who's the father of campaigner Melissa Benn?
Tony Benn.
Correct. Chaser, your time starts now. Traditionally, what food is tossed on Shrove Tuesday?
Pancakes.
Correct. A bucket seat is designed to hold how many people?
1.
Correct. Which star of Luther won 2017's Rear of the Year?
Idris Elba.
Correct. What mythical twins were raised in the Lupercal Cave?
Oh, Romulus and Remus.
Correct. Something verdurous is what colour?
Green.
Correct. The 2008 film Valkyrie set during what war?
Second World War.
Correct. What creatures are studied by an arachnologist?
Arachnids, mostly spiders.
Correct. Which French post-impressionist painted Pyramid of Skulls?
Ooh, Cézanne.
Correct. Female footballer Marta plays for which South American country?
Brazil.
Correct. Talk Tonight's a song by which Manchester Britpop band?
Oasis.
Correct. Which British naturalist wrote the book Rosie is My Relative?
Gerald Durrell.
Correct. Snuffer is a word for what part of the face?
Nose.
Correct. Which TV gardener has the first name Montague?
Monty Don.
Correct. What profession is often depicted with an anvil and a hammer?
Blacksmith.
Correct. Jose Marti is a hero figure of what Caribbean island?
Haiti.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Martinique, possibly.
Could be.
I would say possibly Cuba. I almost associate him with.
Need an answer, please.
Cuba. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay, yeah.
Cuba.
Yeah, absolutely. Spanish-speaking island.
That's
Everyone,
what I was thinking when I realised it wasn't Haiti.
everyone confuses that, of course. Caribbean island, Cuba. Great answer. Push the chaser back now. 8 required and 51 seconds remaining. Here we go. Your time starts again now. What UK city has the postcode CF?
Cardiff.
Correct. Marlin is the father of which Disney Pixar fish?
Nemo.
Correct. Xavier Bettel is Prime Minister of what Grand Duchy?
Luxembourg.
Correct. Nelson class was a category of what military transport?
Ship.
Correct. What Procol Harum hit mentions 16 Vestal Virgins?
White shaded pale.
Correct. Geometric topology is a branch of what school subject?
Maths.
Correct. Mestre is the mainland part of what Italian city?
Venice.
Correct. Country Girl is the autobiography of which Irish writer?
Edna O'Brien.
Yeah. Here we go. Your time starts now. The town of Caerphilly in what UK country?
Wales.
Correct. Which pirate in Treasure Island is also known as Barbecue?
Long John Silver.
Correct. How many scaphoid bones are there in the human body?
2.
Correct. Daryl Hannah played Pris in what Ridley Scott film?
Blade Runner.
Correct. Mercury is the third movement in what musical suite?
Planets.
Correct. The Korea Open is a tennis tournament held in which city?
Seoul.
Correct. The mobile game Runner's Adventure stars which blue hedgehog?
Sonic.
Correct. Which Regency author created the character Miss Bates?
Georgette Heyer.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
17th century Regency,
Yeah,
isn't it? So
yeah.
who do we know?
It's not Austen.
I was going to say, is it?
Not
It's not.
It's not
Is it
Austen.
not?
Need an answer,
Maybe
please,
just
team.
remember.
Elliot.
Elliot. George Eliot.
Is wrong. Correct
Jane
answer.
Austen, is it?
Jane Austen. Here we go. 15 to catch, 122 remaining. Your time starts again now. The name of what ABBA song contains a female regal title?
Dancing Queen.
Correct. What crayon company discontinued Dandelion Yellow in 2017?
Crayola.
Correct. Grasshopper Child is an engraving by which Spanish surrealist?
Salvador Dali.
Correct. Hubble, Hoyle and Halley are famous names in what field?
Astronomy.
Correct. What 1842 Robert Browning poem is set in Germany?
Pied Piper of Hamelin.
Correct. What vowel appears in both the words vowel and consonant?
O.
Correct. Teardrops was a hit in 1988 single for which American duo?
Womack and Womack.
Correct. An NBA shooting sleeve is used by players in what sport?
Basketball.
Correct. Fregola is a type of what Italian foodstuff?
Pasta.
Correct. In what century was Margaret of Anjou Queen of England?
15th.
Correct. Actress Isla Fisher rose to fame in what Australian soap?
Home and Away.
Correct. The Stone Gallery is located in what London cathedral?
St Paul's.
Correct. What derby is the most famous American horse race?
Kentucky.
Correct. El Prat Airport serves which Spanish city?
Madrid.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Percentage is the next biggest is Barcelona. Shall we for that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Barcelona, perhaps?
It's correct. We push the chaser back.
Done.
3 required now. Your time starts again now. Kilt Rock is a sea cliff on what Scottish island?
Skye.
Correct. What tabloid newspaper launched the film magazine Popcorn?
The Sun.
Correct. What oxygen's molecule's name is from the Greek for smell?
Ozone.
Correct. 2 attempts to push back, 1 executed. Caught with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh, well.
Got it.
13 on the bounce from the chaser. Unbelievable. Brilliant, brilliant team. But I have to take the £41,000 and finally tell you that Morwenna, Matt, Ali and Steve, you have been caught, and for you the chase is over. Wow.
You deserved it. There's not a lot more I can say than that. You played the game as well as it's possible for a team to play. But life isn't fair sometimes, and you just received what was probably my best performance in a final chase. Just brilliantly played, and you just deserve better.